Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with another video. Today what I'm gonna show you how we can generate a strong password the strong password by using the Python script. ስለዚህ ዛሬ የምናየው ከባለፈው the reverse አይተናል ማለትም cracking password አይተናል። ዛሬ ደግሞ እንደምናይ how we can generate a strong password by using the Python script. If you are not familiar with the Python are essentially the high level and also the general purpose and also interpreted. When you say interpreted, the program knows how to convert the Python code into the machine code that the computer can easily understand. Malcolm, if you are familiar with designing your own programming language, you should have to able to know two basic things. The first thing will gonna be how the compiler works and also how the interpretation works. ስለዚህ two things ማወቅ አለባችሁ። Python ከኢንተርፕሬሽን ጎራ ነው የሚመደበው that means interpreted language. It's not a compiled language like C, C++, a system language የምንጠቀማቸው like C, C++, Rust, Golang and also there are thousands of the compiled languages አሉ ማለት ነው። if interpreted ካየን Ruby, Python ብዙ አሉ are not defined programming language ወደ 1000 ወደ ከዛም በላይ ስለሆኑ ምንድነው ለዛም general purpose እንጠቀምበታለን ያለው ለዛ ነው እና it can be when we say general purpose specific portions that it can be used for the machine learning. It can be used in the study of the computer algorithms that can improve throughout the experience. It can be used for the web development. That means it has a free and an open source web application framework which are Django and also the micro web application framework what we call it the Flask, which is going to be both are the framework of the Python that allows you to design a web application mostly for the e-commerce applications and a lot of thousands of applications when I will generate into and also for scientific computing by using a lot of thousands of the libraries, which is going to be for the machine learning for the implementing your algorithm, which is algorithm are the finite sequence of the well-defined and also the computer implementable instructions that allows us to perform a specification and also the computation that we face in order to target a specific problem. So the it's not limited for that. There are a lot of thousands of the libraries that are associated with in order to work within the machine learning. Which is going to be NumPy, scikit-learn, that's going to provide a common algorithms which are decision tree and neural networks and also ብዙ እንትናቸው አለው እሱ ላይ tutorial already መስጠት ጀምራለሁ part 1 machine learning using the Python part 1 ለቅቄዋለሁ we are going to part 1 ለቅቄዋለሁ እስከ I think እስከ serious እስከ part 6 እስከ part 6 ነው እስከ part 5 ድረስ ይሄዳል ስለዚህ that's our it's not our topic but just like for giving you a quick introduction what the Python and also what the Python and also how the Python is going to be useful ስለዚህ እነዛን አይተናል እነዛን ለማሳየት ነው እንደዚህ ያልኳችሁ ስለዚህ if you just want me to give you a course about the Python let me know in the comment section የከበዳችሁ የፓይተን course or Python ክፍል ካለ let me just know in the comment section. I'm going to try to solve it soon by either by in my website or in the by just like a video coaching በማድረግ solve ለማድረግ ሞክራለሁ ስለዚህ let's get back to our lesson we're going to be the password generating ነው የሚሆነው ስለዚህ password generate ለማድረግ there are a lot of some modules that you have to import. So the first thing is going to be the common module which is going to be from the random import everything. We just want to import everything from the random. After just importing everything from the random we should have to able to import the lists of the alphanumerics and also alphabets which is going to be that we call it the and also the characters ባለፈው ቱቶሪያል ላይ አሳይቻችኋለሁ how you can crack ላይ የምትለው ምን በማድረግ ነው እንዴት ጀነሬት ማድረግ እንደምችል ሌተሮችን አስኪ ቫልዩ በማድረግ እንዴት ጀነሬት ማድረግ እንደምችል let me just show generate for recap ለማሳያችሁ ዲፕ አልገባም which is going to be ቀላል ኮና for us on side of the string which is going to be string dot which is going to be ASCII lowercase after just defining we are going to append passcode dot እናደርጋለን append እናደርጋለን each times append we are going to append each times I እናደርጋለን after just append we are going to simply እናደርጋለን return which is going to be passcode እናደርጋለን return እናደርጋለን ማለት ነው passcode simply return እናደርጋለን so you can just simply type print in order to print something into the console ስለዚህ gen which is gonna be, if I just run this, name string is not defined. Of course we should have to import a string value, which is gonna be import. This is how it can be done. ስለዚህ በዚህ ዌይ በአስኪ ሎወር ኬዝ አፐር ኬዝ ብላችሁ ምን ማድረግ ቻላችሁ ማውጣት እንችላላችሁ። ስለዚህ እኛ የምንፈልገው the combination of the upper case, lower case, the upper case, the lower case, the numbers into the characters, which is I have hard decoded over here, which is gonna be passwordዳችን ይሆናል ማለት ነው። passwordዳችን is gonna be እነዚህ ሁሉ እናንተ ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ። ይሄንን በአፔንድ በማድረግ ማለትም ሎወር ኬዙን ካገኛችሁ በኋላ አፐር ኬዙን በመደመር አፔንድ በማድረግ እንደገና ደግሞ ካራክተሮቹን there are a lot of thousands of the libraries that you should have to work with in order to work within those characters ከካራክተር ስታፍ ጋር ፓይተን ዶክመንቴሽን ጋር ሄዳችሁ ማየት ሪፈር ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ። the next thing that you should have to do for this we don't use this one. So the next thing that you should have to do, you should have to able to create a generate variable that we're going to store the generated password, which is going to be in the form of string. So the generate, which is going to generate, which is going to be initial is going to be set to the 0 index. We should have to determine the length. The length is going to be equal to an integer. Now should have to cast in the integer as a default string from me or from other. So in this case, base 10 of yours enter what you call it, enter the length, passcode, which is after just determining the length of the passcode, we should have to able to create a function that will allow us to generate those a strong password that we mentioned before. So the date, which is going to be which is going to be passcode. After just having this, you should have to type generate into the impd set ማለት we add initially ምን ማድረግ አለብን impd ማድረግ ባለፈው ቱቶሪያል ላይ አሳይቻችኋለሁ ለምን እንደዚህ እንደምናደርግና all stuff ላይ ባለፈው ቱቶሪያል ማለት ነው how we can crack a password by using the python script and አሳይቻችኋለሁ for I that are found inside of range is going to be the inside of the link that we create the variable over here. So for the length ማለት ነው if I just specify the length of something like 5 it will going to go through the range of the 0 up to 5 including the 0 and also excluding the 5 will going to be get executed 5 times as we mentioned in the previous video. So as you in we are going to do what we are going to do next. We should have to able to create a generate pass variable that we're going to take the random password that has been extracted from the password list. So pass word እናደርጋለን እዚህ ጋር ኢንዴክሱን ፓስ እናደርጋለን for the index we are going to use a rand integer. ስለዚህ rand integer እንጠቀማለን ከ0 up to length of the what we call it, the length of what we call it, the length of the password ካደረግን በኋላ the length of the password minus 1 ስለዚህ -1 ለምን እንደምናደርግ ባለፈው ቱቶሪያል ላይ ሰይቻችኋለሁ go refer it. ስለዚህ ሙሉ ታይሚንግ እነዚህ ላይ ዲስከስ ማድረግ ዌስት አላደርግም። the next thing that you should have to do, you should have to reassign the generate variable to the gen pass class, which is going to be generate. So the generate that we have mentioned, we are just concatenating the generate pass that has been randomly generated from the generate variable that we mentioned earlier. Marking the over here, which is going to be mentioned concatenate the so the next thing that we should have able to return what we call it, we should have able to return the generate ምን ማድረግ አለብን generate value all of the process ገብታ የወጣችውን generate final productን ማድረግ አለብን return ማድረግ አለብን function ኮለሩ ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ the next thing that we should have to do is we should have to able to determine the file that we're going to keep asking the user in order for taking the length of the passcode to be generated each times depending upon the user input. File which is going to file is true, what you are we should have to the first this is just optional ነው እዚህ ጋር ማስቀምጠው confirm optional not is going to be input is going to be do you want to generate ጥያቄ ነው። ስለዚህ do you want to generate a passcode within the length of the what you call it, the length variable that I will going to mention over here. The length variable length variable is gonna be the length variable that I mentioned over here dot upper, which is gonna be cast into the upper case after just casting the full size. if confirm is equals reason corner, yes corner, what we are going to do, we are going to print out the generated value, which is gonna be equals reason the what we call it coming on we are going to call the passcode passcode in so in each rotation we are in each rotation sound when we just get that password, when we just print that password with a specific link, we should have to able to ask him again in order for taking the links of the passcode. So the else ካልሆነ ደግሞ ምን እናደርጋለን? else ካልሆነ is going to be pasta, which is going to be pasta love stuff. It's going to be just like joke. It's going to be is which is going to be set to the false value. This all are the whole scripts that we should have to write in order to generate a random password. If I just run this, you should have able to see the length of the password, which is going to be 4. Do you want to if string out that, so you just give this yes, which is going to be 4 password at se bro just delete this and just kill this, and also let me just refer to the f. I don't know how, just like links f and much so you can use a format dot format ብላችሁ there are thousands of ways by using, like if you are familiar with a C programming language, there are a format specifier that they act as a placeholder for the what we call it for the variable that just want to define. If you just string percentage d for the integer which has a base 10, that means a decimal value, percentage lf f, thousands of ብዙ እንትኖች አሉ፣ ፎርማት ስፔሲፋየሮች አሉ፣ ፖይንተር ፒ እንደዛ አሉ። በእነሱ መጠቀም ቻላችሁ፣ አይዘር ኤፍ ስትሪንግ መጠቀም ቻላችሁ፣ አይዘር ፎርማት ብዙ ኦፕሽኖች አሏችሁ ማለት ነው። ዘ ኔክስት in this part enter the length of the passcode ሲለን 10 length ፈልግ, which is going to be you want to generate a passcode within the length of the 10, yes, this is going to be the length the important, including the space, as you can see, including the space, because space is one of the characters. So enter the length ይለኛል። አሁን 18 ለዋለው yes ስለው 18 characters, 1000 character 1000 character, yes, this is going to be አያችሁ excuse the x line 125 times ምን ያደርጋል execute ይሆናል። ስለዚህ as you can see these are all of the generate random password, random ናቸው ፓስወርዶች ናቸው ማለት ነው። over here which is going to be እነዚህ ናቸው ፓስወርዶች ናቸው ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ 10000 ነው ፓስ ያደርጉት ዛት። ስለዚህ እነዛን ራንደም ምን ያደርጋቸዋል ኤግዚኪዩት አድርጎ እነዚህ ሁሉ ፓስወርድ ምን ያደርጋል ያወጣቸዋል ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ ከእንደገና ሊንክዝን አስገባ እያለኝ ነው for if you are 8 ነው just like as standard 8 ነው። ስለዚህ እንደዚህ ፓስወርድ ራንደምሊ ማድረግ ጀነሬት ማድረግ እንችላለን ማለት ነው። this is all the code that we should have to write in order to get the random and also a strong password, just like a passcode generator. ስለዚህ passcode generator ማለት ነው። ስለዚህ this is all the stuff that you have to do. Until the next video, bye bye.